College was important to us as a family. You know, we just kind of looked at schools, applied, and went. There wasn't this whole college visit opportunity. A lot of our friends chose schools in states they'd never even visited. And so for us, it was a lot of visiting, looking, reading, researching, and then actually feet on campus, looking, touring, meeting people, talking to people who had gone there. The biggest changes, I would say, as an entire family that we saw in our daughter at NNU was our daughter found her voice. Our daughter found her voice at NNU, and it was incredible. We saw her given opportunities to speak up for who she is as a person of color, as a young woman, and just we were able to sit back and just be so incredibly proud of her as parents to speak up and advocate for others who are different from her, maybe different from the majority. We saw that flourish at NNU in a way that truly surprised us. Sending your kids off to college is such a mixed time, and it is, in my opinion, one of the most exciting times. I just feel like as a parent, our responsibility is to send them where they're supposed to go. And I have said this to my kids for years. I would have loved it if God had chosen for you to live next door to me for the rest of your life, but that is not what He chose for you. He chose for you to go off. And I'm thankful for my kids and where they ended up. And I'm thankful that my daughter ended up at Northwest Nazarene University. I'm thankful this is where she chose to pursue her education and stayed her entire time. Although it wasn't next door to me, it is exactly where God wanted her, where He chose for her to get her education, where He chose for her to grow in her faith, where He chose for her to grow in friendships in her life. Yes, it's a huge financial decision, and that is not something to take lightly. You have to look at it as an investment. And I actually remember my own parents saying it to me years ago, and they said, we will get a better return on investment with this education than anywhere else we will put our money. If you are looking at NNU for your child, I would definitely encourage you to visit. I think, again, that's not how I looked at college. It was kind of like, oh, that's close, or that's a good fit, or, you know, but if you're looking at NNU for your child, it can't go without saying you need to pray about it. Your child needs to pray about it. I think your child definitely needs to be a part of that decision. It's incredible when you can do that as a family, to have the buy-in with you and your child. And I would just encourage you to step foot on the campus, walk through, talk to a faculty member, talk to a current student, talk to somebody who's here doing the program that your child's interested in. I would suggest that you talk to somebody who's recently graduated. What are they doing in that field? How has that education at NNU impacted their day-to-day life? Why did they value what they did here? It doesn't hurt to reach out to people who have recently done the same process you have done, are currently wanting to do. Reach out to them. They want to hear from you. They want to share what their experience was like, and I would ask them. You're not wasting their time. I would love to hear from prospective parents and go, why did you do this for your child? I would love to tell you. I would love to talk about our experience. So reach out to parents, reach out to students. Take their time. It's a big decision. It is a big decision. Take your time.